Yo, what is good, fellas? Hope you guys are all having a great Friday. It is that time of week again for me to rate your Madden teams. If you guys want to get in for next week, look for the highlighted tweet. I'll post on my community page when that tweet is live. Send your squad below, follow a few rules, but without further ado, let's stop the yip yap and go hop over to the first squad. So the first team we got today is from the boy Jordan. I'm going to shrink myself down a little bit, Jordan, so we can see your full team. And yeah, this is right off rip. This is a 10 out of 10 squad. Jordan's team is actually nutty. I don't want to know how much money you spent on this game, Jordan, because your team is a god team. Looking at the offensive line, you have the best player at every single position. I mean, your right guard is only a 96 overall, so come on, buddy, buy a 99 overall right guard. But all seriousness, you have the best players almost at every single position. I'm a big fan of Calvin Johnson. Jerry Rice is obviously really good. You got the big dick and Derrick Henry. You're pounding kids down their throat, running the ball. Joe Burrow is cool. Not my favorite pick there, but if you like Joe Burrow, like, hey, you got everything else is near perfection. Alex Ingold even got in there just for fun. Hines Ward is a really good receiver option. Low-key, one of the more underrated options you boys can pick up for your team. Tony G, Rob G, and Jordan Reed, great tight end options. And then, yeah, this is a 10 out of 10 offense. Let's go check out Jordan's defense, where I'm pretty sure it's even better. Yeah, no, Jordan, your defense is absolutely cracked out of his mind. Brian Dawkins was like a 2 million coin card when you picked him up, I'm assuming. Fred Warner just for fun. Ray Lewis, John Madden, Bruce Irvin, Troy P., Tariq Woolen, Chris Harris, Aaron Donald, Harrison Phillips, the most underrated card in the game. Mean Joe Green, J.J. Watt, and Richard Sherman. I love the fact that you have this God squad and you're still ripping Tariq Woolen. Tariq Woolen is by far one of the best corners in the game. And yeah, Jordan, 10 out of 10 squad. I don't really know what I would recommend you flip on your team. Clearly you have something that you like. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of... Yeah, there's actually no one I do not like on your team. I don't love the John Madden, but I'm assuming he's not playing for you. Maybe he does. I'm just not a big fan of the John Madden, how he plays for me. He plays like his feet are in quicksand. That's just me. But hey, if you're rocking with John Madden, like, I can't really nitpick you for using a free card. Yeah, let's move over to the next team. Jordan, 10 out of 10. Good shit, my guy. So next up, we got KJ up next. The straight boy sends his team in every single week. KJ, I just want to say shout out you for taking better pictures. You're a real one for that. Let's talk about your team, though. Offensive line, Andrew Thomas. Love to see it. Secure Pro for 0. Quentin Nelson. That's the only good Infinite Flux card we got. Thank you for not using that card art, because screw that promo. Jason Kelsey, best center in the game. Good shit. Robert Hunt. Love the pick. Tyler Guyton. All right, whatever. Screw the Cowboys. Kidding. Big Yeti, Bojack, Jordan Reed, great options. Buddy, max out your Jordan Reed to 90. Go grind out your captain tokens and make Jordan Reed a 97 overall, I believe he maxed out at. After that, we got your receivers. Calvin Johnson, I love. Amon-Ra, you know what? I'm a big fan of that Amon-Ra St. Brown card. I love to see people still using them. Eric Dick, Bojack for whatever reason, and Lamar. Bojack at quarterback. All right, so this team is very good, KJ. I love the fact that you have Lamar and Bo Jackson. That doesn't make sense, but honestly, this might be another 10 out of 10 squad. Any team that's got Lamar on offense is going to be a 10 out of 10 in my opinion, as long as you don't have, fossils around the rest of your team. All in all, though, really good team on offense for KJ. Defensively, Justin Simmons, 98 overall. Xavier Collins, John Madden, Bobby Wagner, Commander's Legend. Ted Hendricks, Troy P. Love the cover athlete card art. Richard Sherman, Brian Branch, Aaron Donald, Harrison Phillips, Chris Jones, Cameron Jordan, and Deion Sanders. On this team, the only thing I would recommend you do... I'm assuming Chris Harris plays for you, but I would honestly start Chris Harris over Brian Branch. You have the right players, but I would just hope that you're actually playing both of them. But if you're not, Chris Harris is better than Brian Branch. But KJ, you're a real one. Keep sending in your teams every single week. I appreciate you, my guy. 10 out of 10 offense and defense. Boys, the boys' teams are just getting better, I guess. What's going on? My other recommendation for your offense, I like the Deion card. He's still like my kick returner. But go pick up the Puka Nacua Team of the Year. He gets every single team chem, and I know he's not a commander. I get it, dude, but there are certain cards that are getting outdated, and that Deion card is definitely one that's on the, downward trend of being usable. Go pick up Puka Nacua, LTD from Team of the Year, Dalton Schultz, free agent card, and then honestly, you're going to want to get yourself an Angry Runs running back. I know. Or you could go snag the new Adrian Peterson. Honestly, it's probably what you should do if you want to keep the full Commanders. Go snag the new Adrian Peterson. But honestly, Eric Dickerson is he's that guy, and I think we all know that. Let's go check out your defense, though. On the defensive side of things, I don't really have much to say. You are going full balls to the wall Commanders. Bobby Wagner, I know you were excited when we saw that free card. Jeremy Chin, Sean Taylor, Cam Curl, Hittner, Dion, D'Angelo Hall, Chase Young, John Allen, Deron Payne, Bruce Smith, Kendall Fuller. The one thing I will say that I did for my squad is I took Brian Arakpo and made him my full-time edge rusher, so I don't have Chase Young in anymore. I have Brian Arakpo rushing off the edge for me. If you're not doing that, I highly recommend he gets Colossal for 1 AP. Definitely worth it. For running a Commander's theme team, your DBs are as good as they get, I believe. You don't have the Champ Bailey, but he's going for 2 million coins, so don't go buy Champ Bailey. Not worth your coins between me and you. I'm not doing it. Kendall Fuller, he's a good card. There are better cards out, but again, looks like you don't want to go any out of position, if like any at all. So honestly, you have the best defensive backs given your circumstances. If you are willing to, take 10 of your Commanders players out or some of them, hit me up and we can work on your squad. I can show you my team after and we can kind of work through what I thought and how it can best help you with your Commanders theme team. But that is everything I got for the Commanders theme team. I'll probably give this, if we're ranking it just off pure theme teams, this is a 10 out of 10 Commanders theme team. He's only missing the Champ Bailey and the Adrian Peterson, but I will give him, he sent this team in on Monday, so he might have him by now. But if you don't have him, I'll give him a 9 out of 10. You are missing 2 of the best players on the theme team, but if you do have him, it's a 10 out of 10. You can't really get much better running a Commanders theme team. But if you do want to take some players out, put in some better players that don't fit the theme team, hit me up because I would love to work with you. Next up, we got the boy Mark. Sends his team in every single Friday. He's running a Giants theme team this week, 40 out of 50. Let's talk about his offense. First up, Andrew Thomas, awesome. Quentin Nelson got an upgrade, Infinite Flux. Go pick that up if you have the coins. If not, Infinite Flux cards all suck, so it's not the end of the world. Tyler Linderbottom, looks like you're using the free B&D version that you got from the draft. Awesome. Brandon Sheriff, cool. Love to see it. A Commanders legend on a Giants theme team. On the right tackle, you got Mike. Not going to say the last name, going to be a difficult one, but love to see the 1 AP. I'm assuming Secure Protector, that looks like. Mark Bravo at tight end, really good card. Underrated for sure. Jordan Reed is your backup, and then Eric All, not really sure who that is. Looks like, hopefully he gets Giants Chem now. Plexico Burricos, Julio Jones, Saquon, yes sir, 99 speed Saquon. Mike Vick at quarterback. Eric All is your fullback. Got it. Looks like he's got Bengals Chem and then Jalen Waddle. So, for a Giants theme team here on offense, let's talk about what I would do. First up, if you're loving that Julio Jones card, cool. I do not necessarily think he is a top 20 receiver anymore in the game. I know he's a combine card, so he is glowing, but he might be selling for more than he is worth. I recommend selling off Julio and maybe picking up a Calvin Johnson or a Randy Moss or a Harold Carmichael even. I just think those guys are basically what Julio does, but just better. If you prefer Waddle over Tyreek, that's chill. I prefer Tyreek. They're very similar in how they play. The one thing on offense that I would recommend, though, is replace that Julio Jones with that Harold Carmichael, Randy Moss, or Megatron. You're definitely going to be able to see a difference. I think those three are way better, and they're just they're all just big body receivers. Quarterback, if you like Vic, keep rocking with them. I'm not a fan of the lefty, but a lot of people are. If you can rock with it, definitely go with Vic. But other than that, your offense I'm a big fan of your offense. Giants theme team can't rate it too highly, so I'll give it a 4 out of 10. No, I'm kidding, Mark. You definitely got a 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10 offense. The only thing I would recommend is trading out Julio for a different big body receiver, and then maybe if you want to go waste the coins on that Infinite Flux promo, then be my guest. Alright, so this is Mark's defense now. Xavier McKinney, Lawrence Taylor. He's got Rashad Jones, also looks like he plays for him too. Bobby Wagner, Isaiah Simmons, the best Madden card on this team, hands down. Trevon Walker hopefully doesn't play for you. Jabril Peppers and Tyler Numbin. Jalen Ramsey, DRC, Nick Bosa, Dexter Lawrence, Warren Sapp, Cameron Jordan, and Stephon Gilmore. So, first things first, right off rip, you are so lucky that Isaiah Simmons is on your theme team. Just going to say it now. You have a Madden GOAT for the foreseeable future because Isaiah Simmons is going to keep getting killer Madden cards. Lucky Giants theme teamers. All right, Dexter Lawrence, also a really good pick. One of the better, underrated, cheaper defensive tackle options. A big body in the middle. Definitely blows up plays for you. I love to see it. Nick Bosa, for being one of your out-of-position players, I think there are cards that are cheaper that do a better job than Nick Bosa. For example, Brian Arakpo. For example, Bruce Smith. I think you can sell off Nick Bosa and pick up a better edge rusher unless he is absolutely shredding for you. I like to have a Colossal somewhere on my field, and right now you don't have a Colossal anywhere on your defensive line. I don't know if you can work it into your X factors, but I prefer to have at least one glowing on my defensive line. I would recommend, you put that on for your edge, just have a Colossal coming going crazy. It makes a difference. You can definitely see the difference. I know Karlaftis is a cheaper option, and honestly, might be better than Nick Bosa, but that could, again, completely up to you. That's really just me nitpicking because you don't have a lot of coins right now. You sell off Bosa, go pick up a Karlaftis, and then you're left with like another 300,000 coins to go upgrade open packs, spend them however you want. Jalen Ramsey, though, I love. I haven't personally used the card, but from what I've seen, the card looks disgusting. Stephon Gilmore, cool, gets every single team chem, so I really can't complain. Warren Sapp, I hope you use both Dexter Lawrence and Warren Sapp on your field, because that would be disgusting. And if you get a Colossus coming in with those two, your defensive line is going to be disgustingly good. That's really everything I got though about your defense. Isaiah Simmons, I could sit here and talk about Simmons for 10 minutes. We're not going to do that. Mark, defense getting a 9 out of 10 this week. I just, can't give a Giants theme teamer a 10 out of 10. I'm sorry. I love you though, my guy. The next team we got today is from the boy Vibes, running a 52 out of 50 Tampa Bay Buccaneers theme team. Andrew Whitworth, Quentin Nelson, Kevin Mawae. Love the Kevin Mawae pickup. Greg Van Rotten, Lane Johnson, Gronk, Jordan Reed, Brock Bowers, Julio, Jettas, Josh Jacobs, Michael Vick, Mike Allstott, and Michael Pittman. First things first, you're running Andrew Whitworth. Go pick up Andrew Thomas. He is a better Andrew Thomas, Andrew Thomas is a better Andrew Whitworth. For about 150,000 coins, you get 0 AP secure protector. You're not running a buck at your left tackle, so go spend your 283,000 coins on Andrew Thomas. Other than that, though, there are things you can do to this team, but you are running a Bucs theme team. If you like Vic, okay, keep rocking with Vic. I'm more of a righty quarterback. You guys can get a free Dante Culpepper from your 99 overall set piece pack. I'm a big fan of personally picking that if you need a quarterback. I don't like the lefty quarterback, but if you're rocking with it, cool. Josh Jacobs at running back. Honestly, go pick up Bo Jackson or Eric Dickerson. They're just better. I know a lot of people are getting tired of spamming the Bo Jackson and Dickerson meta, but Angry Runs it's just you're doing yourself a disservice if you're not running it. Other than that, though, this is probably a 6 or 7 out of 10. Not a bad team whatsoever, but there are definitely a lot of upgrades you can make. For example, Dickerson, Andrew Thomas. There are better receivers you guys can go pick up for free. But that is everything I got for the boy Vibes. So right off rip, I'm going to say I do not like the Awuzie pick. I want you to take Chris Harris Jr., put him in the slot, and go pick up Tariq Woolen. That is the first thing you need to do on this defense. Chris Harris is one of the best slot defensive backs in the entire game. Put him there and get rid of Awuzie. First thing first. Tariq Woolen won't cost you that. He's going to cost you some coins, sure, but he's not going to cost you anything crazy. I like that you're using a lot of your free cards on your team. Honestly, they all get every single team chem, so why wouldn't you run them? It looks like you're not running Buccaneers team chem on John Madden. So, go do that. Go take off Eagles. He gets 2 team chem spots, 1 all 32. Go put Bucks on John Madden. Other than that, though, besides taking out a Awuzie, going to pick up a Tariq Woolen-esque player, a taller DB to go player outside for you, there's not much more I would do on this Bucks theme team. You run a lot of the free agency cards, which are good because they get every single team chem. So, yeah, overall, I give this a similar to your offensive score, a 7 out of 10. And the last squad this week is from the boy Glacier Nate. Nate, I'm going to say this right now. Got to take better pictures, my guy. But hey, I appreciate you setting in your team anyway, so let's talk about it. Mahomes, Bo Jackson, Calvin Johnson, Randy Moss, Whitworth, go pick up secure protector Andrew Thomas, Quentin Nelson, Kevin Mawae, Robert Hunt, Dan Deerdorf, Vernon Davis, Jordan Reed, Devin Hester, and I really can't tell who your running back is. It looks like that says Rodney Harrison. All right, first things off rip. If you like Mahomes, keep rocking with them, but honestly, it might be time for you to move on from Mahomes. I am not the biggest Patrick Mahomes fan anymore. Go get yourself a real fullback that's name isn't Rodney Harrison. If you run the ball, which it looks like you aren't because you aren't running angry runs on Bo Jackson. Alrighty, let's talk about that. So, 1, if you don't run the football, okay. 2, if you do run the football, why aren't you running angry runs on Bo Jackson? Yeah, that's got to, Moss UL is not good. It's not. Go put angry runs on your running back. Nate, listen, if there's one thing anyone is going to learn from this video, it's that if you have a Angry Runs running back on your team, why aren't you activating it? It's a little mind-boggling for me, my guy. I definitely recommend, I'm telling you, go stop what you're doing. Take Moss 100 off Ultimate Legend Randy Moss and go put on Angry Runs on Bo Jackson. Simply put, if you do that, you'll have a 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10 team. But right now, since you're not doing that, I can't get you much more higher than like a 6. Go do that. Let's go check out Nate's defense because hopefully his ability spread is a little bit better over there. All right, good. I like your defense a lot. Chris Harris, Tariq Woolen, Dion, Harrison Phillips, Donald. I cannot tell who that other defensive tackle is. J.J. Watt, Eric Berry, Travon Walker, Isaiah Simmons, Bojack, and Justin Simmons. First things first, go pick up a backup strong safety. You know, you get a bunch of... Go pick like a Lohi Gilman or Talafunga Hufanga in there, honestly. Just good to have backups in every single position, even when it's not required. Special teams, don't want your players to get tired for no reason. First things first. Second thing, I love the Harrison Phillips pick. One of the more underrated players just in the game in general. I know I've said that a lot, but it's always about the same few players. Dion, Tariq, Chris Harris. I hope you have Chris Harris playing in the slot and Tariq playing outside. But if you don't, go flip them. J.J. Watt, really cool pick to see in there. Yeah, Isaiah Simmons, I love. Bo Jackson, can't really complain. Bo Jackson is so good. Your ability spread out is much better on your X factors on your defense. Definitely a much better defensive squad than offense. Nate, you're getting an 8 out of 10 on your defense. And fellas, that is this week's Rate Your Team. If you guys want to get in, remember, go find that tweet. I'll have it on my community page. And with everything said, I will catch you boys later with golden tickets and Ultimate Legend reveals tonight. Peace.